Morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the week's analysis. My name is Samuel Okoye for the land of the rising sun. The time now is 12:20 p.m. Today is 12th day of March 2022. As usual, I'm starting with DXY. DXY, you remember in my past videos, I said that we are at a reversal zone, and once we are at reversal zone, we need to be more cautious that the price might like to get to 100 before it reverses. You know, and within the week we experienced a sharp drop. After the sharp drop, I was thinking that we will get that we will simply get this kind of A, B, C, and drop again. But you can see they move up is sharp again. That's why you don't trade based on assumption. You need to have your pattern and your and for levels to govern your buy or sell. So based on what's happened here, I can now tell you that my assumption that we are going to 100 will surely come to pass. So now, what is there? You can still buy, but buying will only make sense on 1 hour time frame or lower. Okay, because to me this is wave 1, 2, maybe when wave 3 completes. Anyway, in fact, it's better not to buy or sell. Let price come to 100 first. Then we know what it will just start to sell from 100. That's what I'm thinking will happen. Then I can only buy if maybe when market opens, I see the price dropping like this. Then I can buy from here and make this place my stop loss. That's the only way I can buy. But if price keeps going to make number 3, no need buying from number sorry. If price goes to complete this one, wave 3 in a normal way, then make wave 4. No need to buy from wave 4 because wave 5 can be so short, and it can reverse with speed. So I don't encourage trading wave 4. Mostly when we are coming to when we are at the verge of major reversal zone. Okay. Having said this, and let me go back to daily to make things clearer for you. This is the daily chart, and we are completing W, X, Y, X, Z. This is double zigzag. I mean triple zigzag. And that is the highest form of correction. As I've said earlier in our last videos, that this is an impulse and this is correction. And this correction is coming to an end. And once it ends, we expect this type of move again from here to here, which means this pair we sell. Let me just make a measure of it. This pair we sell to at least, let me just measure it. It means this is why we sell to at least 85 and thereabouts. So it will maybe when the selling begins, it can sell throughout the year. It can continue to sell until the year comes to an end. So that's the one thing. Now let's go to EUR/USD. On EUR/USD, we will not waste any time because what is happening in DXY will be happening in opposite direction in EUR/USD. So EUR/USD, you can see also this is impulse, this is correction, and EUR/USD. There's something I want to show you. Let me go to weekly. Let me show you something on EUR/USD. USD is making a triangle on weekly chart, and the triangle has touched the trend line. So we may not get a new low anyway based on daily and weekly. It has touched the E leg, which is the E is the last leg or last swing of every triangle. A, B, C, let me zoom it. A, B, C, D, E. Okay, and here is what will happen next. That's what will happen next. So why am I saying this? As we are looking out for the last drop on maybe lower time frame, we will also be conscious that it can happen so fast. So A, B, C, W, X, Y, X, Z. So now wave Z is either have completed the year or will drop once more. So bye-bye. So let's see 4 hours. Now in 4 hours suggests that we will get a new low. Okay, you know, from lower time frame to higher time frame anyway, but higher time frame is spread to lower time frame. Now this is wave 1, wave 2. Wave 3 made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 internal waves. Then wave 4 made wave 4 is always a move like this, A, B, C. But this time around, it's not a perfect structure of wave 4. But nevertheless, it is wave 4. One thing happened that is that after it's completed this move, it made a very sharp move. Now, I'm looking, I would like to see A, B, C. If I see a good structure from here that gives me an A, B, C, I will sell the last one. But bear in mind, once we get a new low, the market can reverse without getting to this is the standard target for wave 5. Between 1.072 to 1.068 is the standard level for wave 5 to end. But it may not get to this level. It may just make a new low, then reverse. So once again, we are at a major reversal zone. Once this reversal zone completes reversing, we will not sell USD again this year, unless you want to sell correction. You know, USD card. USD card, the structure is not, the structure we have on USD card is not that friendly. Though I'm looking for this. I'm looking for this. But I have doubts if it will happen. It is still selling, but I doubt if we can get this. Only time will tell. So that is, I'm looking for WXY. Okay. So having said this, let me go to 4 hours to show you what the possibility of we have. You know, whenever a certain pay is not clear, you can leave it and trade the main order. There are main orders to trade. That I show you all this doesn't mean that I trade all of them. I show you my ideas in case I will trade them. Now, I would like to sell this pair. I would like to sell USD card. You know, when market opens, I'll just check. I'll just now this is what I think will happen. Like A, B, C. So when market opens, I go down to 1 hour. If I see a good pattern, you know, if I see a good pattern, anyway, even price coming back to this level is already good to sell and stop loss here. The main stop loss should be here, but it is too far. It is too far. So the trade based on, if you're trading it based on daily, stop loss will be here. But based on 1 hour, stop loss is here. The market opens, if it goes up a bit, you check the candle formation to know whether you will sell or not. If not, we trade other pairs. USD chef. USD I said that this type of structure created a problem, not a problem, but created difficulty in analyzing this pair. You know, this is one of the things I tell you that market can do whatever it wants to do. You know, after this move and this happened, it created a difficulty for technical analysis. Nevertheless, the only thing I can see here in bigger time frame is triangle. As long as this level is not taken out, I'm looking for sell. This is wave A. Then A, B, C, D, E. To me, this is wave B, and it has been completed. What I'm looking for is the selling setup on the 4 hours or 1 hour. Then I will sell. And you know, this type of risk is not much, because if the selling continues, it will sell at least to this level, you know. But ultimately, it should be down this way. Okay, so let's go down to 4 hours. Okay, now 4 hours, you can see where I pegged as bearish confirmation. You know, but if you have experience, you may not wait for price to break this low before you trade. If you have experience, you can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We already have 5 swings. But why I don't label it is because it's not a normal bullish 5 swings. You know, it is happening under correction. So labeling it we attract confusion for the new traders. That's why I don't label it. I can only label what it is nice to label. You can see this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a nice structure to label. That's why I labeled it. So this one, I leave it going down to 1 hour. Let me give you an idea what to make you sell. Now, you see this very candle. This very candle is sharp already, and that is signs of reversal. Okay, so if market opens and the sharpness continues, maybe it comes to this level, then you watch out. If you get an A, B, C in a corrective manner, then you can sell, because this can sell to this level and reverse again before selling again. So you can see that waiting for it to break here can waste a lot of time. But if you cannot recognize sell pattern when you see it, you better wait for it to break this low before you trade. But I have shown you what it will look like. If a sharp drop continues, watch out for this type of pattern, then you can sell. Selling from here to here is a very nice trade. Okay. Next, USD JPY. Yeah. Okay, sorry. But let me show you. Okay, USD JPY before I go back to bounce. So USD JPY, there's something I failed to share with you last week, though it escaped my memory. But when markets behaved the way it behaved, I was forced to remember it. You know, sometimes correction, triangle, that is A, B, C, D, E, can overtake other patterns. For instance, normally, correction takes the shape of A, B, C, and wave B can form in any, wave B can make any format. So seeing this structure, I see that wave B is making triangle, which is A, B, C, D, E. But it has proved me wrong. Now I am removing it. Why? Because the A, B, C, D, E take up the whole correction. It eliminated the ABC. So this ABC now is no longer valid. And now the best thing to do is to, from here, A, B, C, D, E. So that's the correct labeling. That's why I always tell you, don't trade on assumption. Wait to confirm what you are trying to trade. So now this is going up. Will you jump into to buy? No. So to buy, we need to go down to lower time frame, 4 hours, 1 hour, or 2 hours. So first, let's see 4 hours. In 4 hours, let me remove this. It's no longer important. And this is no longer needed. Markets have overruled all of them. So now, what do we have here? Let me use standard measure of impulse, because this is an impulse already. In impulse, we always, Web3, we either, the minimum target of Web3 is 161, which have been taken away. So now, where next do we target impulse? It is 200, which it has hit already. Let me put it in white. We already have the 200. Then the next is 2618. Let me make it white so that it can be clearly seen. Let me this white is not bright enough. Why? Okay, no, now what I'm looking for. So now Web3 is, we always so all this area is the reversal zone for Web3. I mean, the target of Web3. All this area is target of Web3. Now, this area has been taken out. So where do we expect Web3 to end? It is between 200 and 261. So let me label it like this. Why am I saying this? So that you don't just jump in because it is going up. You may jump in and the Web3 have ended and it's going to go down and you'll be confused. So this is Web 1, this is Web 2. Then 3 can end anywhere here. Then Web 4 and 5 somewhere up. So use JPY, look for buy, but don't be in a haste. Here is the 1 hour chart. 1 hour chart. Let me. Can this be wise? Can this be wise to do? Not so wise to do, but let me check something. Okay, just making some other analysis. Possibility that Web3 have ended here is with us. Possibility it will end here is with us. Then this is another possibility. Okay, why am I showing you all these things? Don't be in a haste to buy. Look for something like this to happen. That is ABC before you buy. Okay, we move. Pounds USD is the next on the line. Pounds USD, last week I told you that this type of pattern will likely complete. Now it has completed. Okay, and the WXYXZ have completed. That is, the daily chart shows it has completed. But you know, a little move on lower time frame will drop big pips on daily chart. So let's see 4 hours. Now, in 4 hours, what do we have here? The last swing, we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so now this 1, 2, 7 is the complete pattern of that harmonic pattern I show you on daily. So the possibility it can pierce, come to this level and reverse very fast. If the pattern is what is playing out, it can still drop, but when it drops to this level, it will turn back so fast that you see a candle like this move back so fast. Then if the pattern is not trying to play out, then we can get as deep as this level, 1.284, between here and here. Now, what is my message? It's simple. We have entered the reversal zone between this level, 1.3. Down here is the reversal. I mean, the major reversal zone. The reversal, which when it completes, we will not sell pound USD again. We continue to buy at the end of the year. So it's important to pay attention. Don't be in a haste to sell or buy, because once you're following my channel, then when the buy starts, it is throughout the year. Even if you made some loss, you can just buy the pair and leave it. It will continue, even if it's coming down, it will continue to go up. So chance of making money is here with us this year. Okay. I won't go down to 1 hour. AUD USD. Let's go to 4 hours. Sorry, daily, please. AUD USD. Remember, I said that the WSY XZ might have ended here. But the only thing that will make me believe that ended here is when this X is taken out. So whatever is happening without breaking this and still looking for sell, you know, and the channeling, the channel have broken and the price returned to it without wasting time. So the possibility of getting a new low is here. Even if it doesn't come to this level, it will give us something lower than this L level. Okay, so let's check 4 hours. So in 4 hours, this very drop is big enough to prove to us that the market is still selling. And you can see after this, we got an ABC and it's selling again. So I sold this, I closed it. And when market opens, I will open the sell again and put my stop loss here. Then if the selling is fast, here is the target. If the selling is fast, what I will do, once the market breaks this low, I will bring down my stop loss to this low and make it and keep the trade open. I mean, the profit will be maybe down here, but for now, here is the stop loss. When market opens, we see how it is going. New Zealand USD, the same behavior with Aussie USD, the same behavior. Though not in exact, because AUD USD, the upper channel have been tested, but this one, the upper channel have not been tested, and this one is also showing us a reversal pattern. So selling is what I can only see in the both AUD phase. So now a sharp drop again, and the ABC as reversal. So here is the stop loss. Let me change this to stop loss. Let me change this to stop loss. Here is invalidation. So that's very stop loss. So at least this is the minimum target. But if it breaks it, then we target down here. Okay. Euro JPY. Euro JPY. This is the reversal zone, and the market is reversed. But it seems it will go lower. So let's see 4 hours. The way this move is sharp, this move again is sharp. So it means the two moves are there are two possibilities. Making a new low is possible. Continue to go up is possible. So 4 hours will help us to make a better choice. So let's consult 4 hours. So 4 hours, because this move is sharp, I take it to be wave 1. I take this to be wave 1. Wave 1, then wave 2. Then mind you, the wave 2 can go lower than this level. That's the wave 2 can make this at wave A, then wave B, wave C before it goes. So, but for now, what I'm seeing is that wave 2 will end here. If the market develop a sort of that show that it will go lower, then I will tell you. Then this will be wave 2, then wave 3 will be somewhere here, wave 4 somewhere here, and 5 somewhere here. Then after that, wait and ABC. So for now, all these are just an assumption. So when we get this, you look for how the market will react. Okay, and if we get a sharp move again, then we know that we are getting new low. If not, I'm not looking for any lower move. I mean a new low except this, unless we get a sharp move again. The market opens tomorrow night. Now, pounds JPY. Pounds JPY. This pattern did not complete. Now it may not complete again. And I don't know. When market opens, we check. So for now, let's go to lower time frame. So lower time frame suggests that also that here is a complete. Had it been that this move dropped lower to this level, then I would not be worried at all. But since it did not complete this move, I'm afraid we can still get a new low. We can still get a new low. So let me see on ourselves. Okay, now 1 hour is equally saying that we can get a new low, because see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then A, B, C. Now listen again. In correction, market can make a standard pattern, which to me standard pattern is A. Let me use. As long as this market is as long as this structure is consigned, standard pattern is this A, B, C. But sometimes market will truncate, and in that case, it cannot make this as wave B. It owes you no apology. it can just end from here, or maybe a little move to complete the 61% and begin to go down. So have all this in mind. Now, how will I approach this trade? The way to approach this trade is that I will watch, if you get this standard move, I will sell from here. If we get a sharp move down, I will sell below here. But the selling, I'll be watchful to close my trade before the reversal starts to, the main reversal starts to happen. So take it again. If I get this, I sell from here. But if I don't get this, if I get a little move to this level, I will also look for sell around here. But when market starts, when market opens and the dropping continues, once this level is broken, or this level is broken, I sell from here. Okay. Meanwhile, if not clear to you, you look for other place to trade and leave it. There are so many trades to take in the market, so many things to trade. Okay, let's see, check gold. What do we have on gold? Gold, after all this sharp move, you see a sharp reversal pattern once more. Now, is the buying over? To me, I think no, the buying is not over. But when are we going to buy again? You can see I'm looking for an ABC. So it's clearer on 1 hour. Let's see 1 hour chart. Okay, 1 hour. 1 hour. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me remove this thing. Let me remove the line. In the first instance, I labeled this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I was looking for an A, B, C, but it dropped further. So to me now, this is wave A. If I get A, B, C, wave B, I will sell gold from here and expect a move towards this place. Okay, so that is what I see on gold. Let's see silver. Silver, there's something I want to tell you about silver on daily time frame. You know, remember I said that in my previous videos that we might still have a trade from here to here. Now, it didn't happen, but it can still happen. But if it will happen, it will not come to this level again. Maybe around here. Then let me now tell you why I come down to this daily. See, the channel is broken. Channeling cannot be ignored, and channeling cannot be the only reason, cannot be relied upon solely. Having broken this channel, we are looking for buy. But as long as this is not broken, all this is still correction. Because the market can turn anywhere and begin to go down with speed. So having broken the channel, how do we buy again? Now we go down to 4 hours. So 4 hours, the pattern is making just like gold. The pattern is not so clear on 4 hours. So 1 hour will be an ideal. So now we also have 1, 2, 3, 4. It's doing something different from gold. Something different a bit, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can go ahead and watching out for A, B, C. Let's assume that wave A is completed here. This should be our wave A. Then wave B, let's say it will go up a little bit somewhere here. Then wave C will drop. Wave C can bounce from here, or it will break it, then comes up again. So this is what we're looking for. Gold buying, silver buying, not yet over for now. Platinum, the same thing happening on platinum. Platinum, we have a pattern that's yet to complete. This pattern is yet to complete. So we're looking for the 1,235 and above before we look for sale again. So let's see 4 hours. Or even 1 hour. 4 hours not so clear again. In 4 hours, we can see that it returned to the channel, bounce off from it, and it's going up again. The upper channel broken and returned inside it. So let's see 1 hour. So in this 1 hour, let me remove this. This 1 hour, let me label this. Is what labeling? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Though I don't like the wave 2. It's not an ideal pattern anyway. Maybe if you go down to 15 minutes, it can be an ideal pattern. So now, what do we look for? Let me do this. Okay, so we expect so this is what I'm expecting to happen on platinum. This is wave A. Wave B will turn inside this level. Wave C will happen, then the buying will continue. For now, the wave B can end anywhere around this place. Then after that, it will drop again before we buy. Let's go to Bitcoin and his brothers. Okay, oil. Let's talk oil, please. Oil is a nice trade we don't ignore. Oil and its magic. Russia is disturbing the world, fighting Ukraine, and price of oil is going up, 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 up. You know, those fundamental analysis will tell you that the reason oil is going up is because Russia is fighting Ukraine. But one thing is funny. We technical analysts, we know that after wave 4 comes wave 5, and wave 5 can extend. You know, this is the normal range of wave 5 in this pattern. But extension cannot be overruled in any market movement. So whether news or no news, we always know where the market is going. So let's go to 4 hours. Excuse me. So in 4 hours, we see this drop with A. We look for A, B, C, and with C we drop. A, B, C. So once oil drops to around 95, 96, 97, or maybe 100, we look for buying setup again. Now the buying may not give us a new high, it may, but let this happen first. Then we will know, we follow it the way it develops. So go to Bitcoin. Oh, not Bitcoin, please. Let's see US 100. That's the NASDAQ. US 100. Let's see 1 hour. Sorry, let's see daily, please, not 1 hour. Okay, so the sale is not yet over, but we may not get this B at this level again. So, but maybe still leave it like that. Let's go to 4 hours. So, in 4 hours, the selling is not yet over. That's the only message I have here. You can see it. WXYXZ. So the Z wave will likely make, this is ABC, another ABC. So the issue is that selling is still not over. Right now, this is, here is the stop loss for depending on how you trade. No, I cannot give you details, much details now. So this stop loss. This is the main stop loss. Why? Because if market breaks this, it begins to go up. But this channel can serve as support, can serve as resistance again. When market breaks it, it can begin to go up. But this move shows that we are dropping again. At least we will get this. At least we will get this. It's even the same thing. It's fall to the zone again. So, I mean, every pattern is falling to this zone. So please, the selling will continue to this level before we buy. So it depends on you. It depends on what you want to trade. Okay, let's move. US 30 is a little bit developing differently from US 100. Okay, but in every case, the selling is not yet over. In every case, both of them are still selling. But the other one is making WSY, LZ. This one is making those ABC. Or maybe it's make WSY, but for now, I can see ABC, and the C is coming to an end. We trade what we see. So, in my opinion, the droppings continues, and this is wave 1, this will be wave 2, then 3, 4, 5, somewhere down there. So it's still good to trade because this is an A, B, C, and you can see the price is going down. There will be a stop loss if you are trading this, okay? But the stop loss should be here, but you can see it is too far. Taking such risk is not good. If something happens and the market reverses, it may kill a stop loss, come to this place and turn. But depending on your risk appetite, depending on the amount you can risk. For me, I can't trade this stop loss unless I enter the trade from here and it is open. Then that's the only way I can make this stop loss. But if you enter the trade from here, you should have moved your stop loss to break even, or maybe take the profit after this. So maybe if you take my advice, if you like to trade it, open the trade stop loss here with little lot size, okay, because the market is still going down. Okay, what again? Nifty. And let me go to, sorry, I cannot go to all this, but most of them are still selling. Let me go to Bitcoin. This video, I will make 2 videos today. So let's go to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, so many technical analysts are saying that Bitcoin will still drop further. But myself, I'm saying that Bitcoin, let me go to 4 hours. I'm saying that Bitcoin will not break this low. Bitcoin will not break this low. Or let me say, I am in favor of 99% this will be broken. Only 1%. That if I am to vote, if I am giving 100 votes to cast breaking of this level and continue and not, I will give 99% vote. This level will not be broken. The buying will continue. You know, all these things, sometimes when market want to change direction, it will waste time before it will peak. But Bitcoin, to me, this is wave 1. Whatever is happening here, sorry, this is wave 1. You can see it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then this A, B, C. It can make any pattern. Maybe it's trying to make a triangle or whatever. But to me, this wave 2 we hold. This wave 2 we hold. Okay? But even if it breaks and goes lower, it will move fast back to this level. So this is wave 2 anyway. And wave 2 is, trying to give us wave 4. We can have wave 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 before we get 3, 4, 5. So all these things, not what we can just learn from here. If you need such much knowledge, you join our Telegram group. We have 3 Telegram groups. 2 is free. We post chats, ask questions, do things there. But 1 is exclusively for the students, where I can tell you the reason I said I don't think Bitcoin will ever break this low again. Someone saying that Bitcoin will go back to 20,000, and I was laughing at them. To me, this 3230 to me, this 32,900 is the least Bitcoin can go. I don't think we are going lower than that. Okay, my reason remains with me and my students. If you want to know it, I will give you the reason I said it will never do that, and we have no option than to agree with me. I can only be proved wrong when it happened. But now, even if the founder of Bitcoin is saying it will go below this level, and I will tell him, no, it will not. Okay. I think we are coming to an end of this analysis. What is happening in Bitcoin is happening in every coin, almost in every coin anyway, not in all. So I don't have time again. This video is 50 minutes. It's too long again. My video will be, I want my video to be 30 or 35 minutes, but there are many things to analyze. So Ethereum, similar structure. We are looking for sharp move up. All these things is corrective move. SRP made a sharp move up last week. Maybe it will give us, this can be an A, it will give us B, C, and move sharp again. SRP is one of the coins that will surprise people one day. You may wake up one day, see SRP at $3, $4, and so on. BNB also making corrective structure. We need to drop again before going up. I don't know, but I know that coins are at their at their selling, I mean, coins are at their ending points as long as selling is concerned. Okay, but how long it will linger, that's I don't know. But I'm not expecting a good sale again on any coin. You know, this we may get this, or maybe something like this before this. So all these things, we are at the edge of ending bearish move. I mean, bearish move might have ended. Then we're looking for a sharp move to start. You can see Litecoin, all of them try to give us a reason to smile for those who bought them. Okay, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe, share our video, join our Telegram groups. Have a question. It's one of the things you join our Telegram group because we always post charts. This is charts. You know, we always post charts in our group, and we share them just freely. These charts we all these things are our Telegram group, the free groups. You know, from time to time we update them. We don't make a video every day, but we post charts every day. If this happens now, I will remind my subscriber that it's time to sell. So all these things is the benefit you will get for joining our Telegram channels. Subscribe, share our video. If you want to learn from me, it's a simple thing to do. I don't charge much. You only pay $500, and I won't rush you. Maybe you must learn it in 6 months or 3 months, or even I can even give you 2 years, because I know some people can learn so fast, some can learn so slowly, but I know how to teach. Whether you are a fast learner or slow learner, I know how to teach. It is in my DNA. Thank you for watching, and God bless you. Bye-bye.